I dare you to actually battle someone and not have a good time. What if I told you that there is so much more to Pokemon TCG than collecting fancy promo cards or special illustration units? Collecting Pokemon cards is amazing, but if you're only building up your collection, then you are missing out. I am on a mission to make Pokemon card battling great again in 2025, and here are 10 reasons why. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. I only made it through the process.
And that, folks, is a
Guys, we're 15 subscribers away from our first milestone, 100 subscribers, and I'm gonna be sending out a pack to all my followers. Make sure you comment, make sure you're subscribed, and that will enter you into being able to be randomly selected for that booster pack. Anywhere in North America, I am sending you a black Bolt or white Flare booster pack just for you, coming at you. Maybe even one of my illustration rares from my collection. So make sure you subscribe and comment below. Though it's impossible to get a precise exact number on how many collectors actually battle, most professionals do say that 1 in 10 collectors actually use their cards to battle one another.
Dad, can you please just stop talking about battling and actually come battle with me?
That's a great idea, buddy.
Woohoo!
Okay, but before we do that, let's bust open some brand new decks from the latest Destined Rivals set. We got the Marnie deck with her little Morpeko, and we got the Steven deck with the Beldum. They're coming with illustration cards these days. I'm pumped about that. Let's pop these bad boys open. Here we go. Boom, okay. Here we go. We got the content of both boxes out here ready for you guys. Just speed running this a little bit. You see the deck boxes, you have the play mats and everything customized there. Awesome. And guys, check these things out right here. I love the new prints on the coins. They are looking rather fantastic. Okay, so they were getting a little cheap before in Scarlet Violet, just as far as just putting EXs on them. Check these things out right here. Let's go. I am loving that they're including illustration rare cards in the battle decks nowadays. Again, there's a ton of value, and we'll talk about that in the video today. There's a ton of value in battling, but maybe this is a bridge or some sort of incentive for collectors to bridge the gap into battling and maybe getting some more individuals rocking some prize cards.
Okay, can we please play now?
All right, buddy. Without further ado, here are the top 10 reasons in 2025 why you should be battling with Pokemon cards, not just collecting. Number 1, it helps you be expressive and creative. You can choose from all the 35,000 different types of cards to build a deck around. Whether it's your favorites or what you think the strongest is, you can choose whatever Pokemon cards to build your deck around. You can even choose special sleeves, really cool, unique playmats, and even fun, different styles of playing Pokemon. Number 2, you can play Pokemon cards just about anywhere. I've played on a kitchen table, I've played on the floor, I've played outside. The best places I've played Pokemon are inside of cabins on a fun getaway with my wife, on a big camping trip with my best friends, in the tent, under the flashlight. You can basically play anywhere, but just keep in mind weather, rain, or wind, because if you get your cards blown away, that's not a fun situation. Number 3, it helps you critically think, predict, and even strategize. Building decks, figuring out how to anticipate moves, doing the most damage, winning the most prize cards. Are you gonna build up your bench to get stronger? Are you gonna try to cycle more? All of these different things go into strategizing how to win this game. Think of chess, but just on steroids. Number 4, it's really easy, but it's also really complex, and that's up to you. On the pre-made decks from the Pokemon Company, you can see levels 1, 2, and 3 that are based on the complexity and the style of battling, okay? Depending on how comfortable you are with the game of Pokemon, level 1 is like a beginner, an intro. Level 2, you're kind of getting more complex, you're understanding the flow of cards, some basic strategies, and even maybe some more complex plays. A level 3 is the most advanced stock deck or pre-built deck that you can buy at those 3 different tiers. That level is going to give you more complex gameplay, some unique card strategies, some technical moves, and some in-depth use of tools and supporters and some of your big hitters, and even some Pokemon effects. Another thing that the Pokemon Company has come out with are championship decks. These decks are very, very complex. They're often based on decks that championship players in the TCG have run in different tournaments that year. They are not official cards, and sometimes they have value to them, and sometimes the market doesn't appreciate them, but they're super fun to play with, and they're really, really, really cool cards. Number 5, it helps you appreciate Pokemon even more. Anytime that you've seen streamers or best friends or anybody that you've watched open cards, you oftentimes see that they just cycle quickly through the first 7 or 8 cards to get to the good cards, right? But imagine bringing even more value to those what people would call bulk cards or unnecessary or useless cards, and actually bringing those in, okay? So building decks can actually use those cards. So they're not just throwaway trash cards. Those are cards that you can use to build really sweet decks that bring even more value into what are considered bulk cards. You can customize and you can build based around different cards that you want. This brings in a ton of value for the cards that are not illustrations or not chase cards. They're just run-of-the-mill cards. Whether they're common or not, it doesn't really matter because you're bringing value in and of themselves to be able to battle with them. And I think if you go through your collection without even thinking about the special illustration rares or any other art rare cards, you can put together a pretty kick-butt deck just with the cards that maybe other people would say, oh, that's not valuable. Guys, if you're interested in me doing a whole series about battling and strategies and teaching you how to be the very best as far as Pokemon training, make sure you like the video. That will tell me, okay, there's people out there, there's a vibe, there's a pulse for me actually doing this battle series. So if you're interested in me doing that, feel free to make sure to like that button. Number 6, it is absolutely fun. There have been so many times that I have just cracked up laughing battling with somebody, whether it's getting 5 mulligans in a row, which is really annoying, pulling your ace in the hole Pokemon right at the perfect time, or even having the game come down to a coin toss to decide the fate of who's gonna win. Win or lose, playing Pokemon and battling is a ton of fun. I've even managed to convince my wife to play Pokemon with me, and she loves it. Sometimes she even calls me out and challenges me to a battle, which is fantastic. Number 7, it's accessible. Okay, so in this climate of scalpers and flipping cards and trying to make a side hustle in Pokemon, there are not a lot of products available to you, okay? When I talk about accessibility, of all the stores that I travel to, whether it's GameStop, whether it's Walmart, whether it's Target, whether it's your LGS, the majority, if I'm gonna see any products left over after the scalpers and the vultures go through, oftentimes it's gonna be anything related to battling. Oh yeah! Which is fantastic, because what I'm convinced of is that you need to play Pokemon, all right? You actually need to battle with them. So because there's more products available, I'm not saying that this is the case all the time, but the times that I've gone into these big stores or the stores that sell at MSRP, battling products are the ones that I find the most of. So grab one of those and let's get to it. Number 8, it's affordable. So it's similar to this last point that I've mentioned. If you do find product on the shelves in one of these big stores, it will normally be at MSRP, okay? So what that means for you is instead of these inflated secondary market prices, you can normally, hopefully, maybe you still have to depend on some luck and timing, grab some of the products to be able to battle, okay? So whether it's a theme deck, a level 1, 2, or 3, or as you've seen the Rivals deck that have just come out, even the Championship deck, I don't care if they don't have market value. If you can get your hands on a deck, if it's pre-made, it is gonna be a lot more affordable. Even more so than that, you don't have to depend on a pre-made deck. You can go into your collection, you can put together any deck that you would like to based on the cards that you have, all right? So any of those bulk Pokemon cards like we talked about beforehand can be put together. As long as you have 60 of them and you have an understanding of the game, you can start battling today. Number 9, it creates friendships, okay? Building a community around Pokemon is some of the best stuff of life, okay? I have had the opportunity and the blessing to have, throughout my years of playing Pokemon, with these goons right here that you can kind of see through the collage, have some of the best moments with some of my friends. I built and strengthened my friendships through playing Pokemon, through battling together, through going out to collect. But when you're able to sit down and beat your friend to 6 prize cards and laugh over it and have a good time, it's such a sweet moment. I will always look back on those times super, super fondly and with much gratitude. Number 10, it keeps you off your screens. Screens are so addictive.
Dad,
We have a problem in society today.
please don't make me do this.
Newsflash, reality, even if you might not think this is true, reality is better than anything that you're gonna be able to see on a screen, even a PvP video.
Okay, you made me. Hit the alarm.
When you're able to experience life with someone else, in this situation, I encourage you to pick a stranger or find a friend and actually challenge them to a battle. Go to a local tournament, go to an LGS shop that they're actually hosting some games. Go and play, get out of the screen time, get into reality, and look somebody in the eye and challenge them. Say, I'm gonna be the very best that no one has been before. Without a doubt, the best place to actually encounter and experience people isn't on social media, isn't on YouTube. The podcasts that you listen to, they're not your best friends. They don't even know you probably. Go into reality, into real life, and have a Pokemon battle. Which is why I'm gonna get off and stop talking about this so you can end this video and actually go and do it. I dare you to actually battle someone and not have a good time. You need to tell me about that. So in the comments below, please pick up cards from your collection, or if you're able to find some at your whatever game store that you buy. I would love for you to tell me how the experience went with you battling someone, okay? What decks did you use? What strategy did you use? Did you use any cool card sleeves? What was it? How did it go? Tell me all about it in the comments below, and that will add you to the giveaway, which is the big news now. As we are so close, almost 15 subscribers away from our first giveaway. I've changed the model, and what we're gonna be doing now is, instead of the big 1K subs giveaway, which will be total bananas, by the way, we'll get there. I'm gonna ship to anywhere in North America some booster packs for you, okay? So if you add a comment and you're subscribed to me at the 100 subscribers mark, I'm gonna send you a booster pack based on a random draw, okay? So make sure you're staying up to date with my videos. You can make sure to ring that bell so you get notifications when they come out. And at 100 subs, I am pulling for a random booster pack that I will send to one of my fans.
Woohoo!
Guys, thank you so much for watching my content. I'm so appreciative of what you do. You are the reason I actually have the motivation to do this. When I see some amazing comments, when I see some fun interaction, it just blows wind into my sails. My goal, hopefully one day, is to use this to actually afford a stinking house in this economy. So thank you so much. This is our journey. PDP is super thankful. I will catch you in the next video. Until then, full send. Yeah, jump. Yes. Oh, yes. Was that so much fun?